even so, I mean, you come back to the same thing. It's like, yeah, are we looking for
Whoa.
positives here for Pacific? Yes,
Bro,
but
what?
in terms
Why have
of
we
what
gone
we've
so
seen,
old
it's
school
still
for this? It's
I
just
mean, Alvarante obviously having
we got no HUD
rough
for this
series
game.
last
Oh
week
no,
as
this
well.
could be a nightmare.
Certainly want to see him bounce back. There are still front runners here for the Pacific roster to have impact, and early on here.
Well, they got the high and lower.
It's Alpha and 7 to find kills, but evened up here to a 4v4. Yeah, still the second layer of this, as you said, the trap here from Crashies.
Oh, they're just waiting. Kayak is the contact.
What's the font? I mean, this is the in-game font that they use these days, right? Or is this like...
I don't know if there's any way past
this in-game or is this production? I can't work it out. I'm hoping it's not in-game, because then we'll get another change in the UI instead of other updates. How has CNET done that?
Maybe we can go back to 2021 and this guy could take over the game. I feel like this might be more of a flash in the pan, but it's definitely a good start.
Oster finds himself here in a 1v3. And not going to be able to prevent this transition to site, but might just catch somebody, potentially VALORANT. Exploring back up, actually, no, does have the timing. CNET probably spotted on that jump spot, though.
Holy, very nice, man. Show me the CNET POV.
Pistol round on the board for Pacific. Again, to come back
to
to
the
CNET,
fans.
probably been the easy target in this roster, I think, as well, being
Mosquitoes
the biggest
in the
name,
YouTube,
the one that we've
YouTube chat. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Years at this point, just wanting him to get
Thank you. I
back
appreciate that. Chat.
to closer to that ceiling. Not necessarily, you know.
What if Pacific win this?
Certainly with this roster to see him.
Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. I know it's a pistol, but
it
would be kind of unbelievable.
Yeah, I think especially with the amount of teams that he's gone through, that you kind of go like, okay, that Na'Vi team.
They're going to be winning.
Pretty decent. Foot looked
50 gifted subs from who? Because I'm not ever doing that ever again.
Quite good as well. So this is kind of it almost feels like a bit of a last chance. Obviously, a lot changing next year.
Yeah, I think so.
But for Pacific, they are that team that we kind of look at as like, okay, we expect them to finish last. Anything better would be a huge improvement. Playoffs would be incredible. But as you sort of set up, we'd also then just start to look at Fnatic and go, okay, what went wrong if you don't win this series?
Yeah, slow approach from Pacific. This round 2, probably anticipating a little bit of
Great
aggression.
shot.
VALORANT will win out versus Kayak elsewhere. CNET and Vekaj will trade out for 7 to clean this up. Crashies can't find anything on the back of that Pacific. 4 standing. Second round converted here. Yeah, we'll be fairly healthy in terms of the purchase and, well, what they carry forward here. CNET just going to throw a scope in the mix and a couple of light shields on the other side. Yeah, for me, again, Pacific, I might be wrong with this, but I don't think have won an attacking half of split, and when it sits towards the top of what you feel your map pool is, certainly here, a tall order to win out an attacking half versus Fnatic.
Well, yeah, this stage they were 3-8 and 4-8.
Guys, might own them here.
So looking for an improvement.
CNET gets the Owler out. 3 that can get one shot.
They definitely had decent success getting into the post plant. It was just holding on to it once they were there, making some catastrophic errors. If they fixed those, maybe
this guy's a light armor.
And that's one hell of a start. Cupid
finished him off.
Managing to eliminate Kayak in the early round, and now they can fall back and look to reposition.
Only a little chip damage done on CNET, so we get away with that one scot-free. Alpha tasked with holding on to A site for the time being, as Pacific will make their way through sewers. VALORANT hasn't shown his hand just yet.
And they keep one over towards B off the spot in the sky.
Still presence noted.
So the flash hits and then it pulls them out. Oh my goodness.
Last series to almost just sell these fakes on the other side of the map. When you have that secondary duelist,
Less Alpha kills, like 2.
Leave him to
Pacific
roam.
win this round.
But I definitely think Alpha has an idea. The only problem is he is completely alone. Yeah. Everybody else on the other side of the map, as they now look to wrap through the heavens, him finding any sort of ground is going to be difficult. And Fnatic are all in on this B defense. The only man there is Alpha and Court trying to shoot out any little utility that was thrown in.
Yeah, a little mistiming on the wall there. In terms of Alpha's ability to reposition, Boaster previously
gonna have to save
considering
1 armor rebuy, 3,000 for everyone.
We'll just sweep through here. 5
Cupid just completely outcalled.
We get themselves the plant and a free round.
Boaster on this round.
A conversion
on
big. Top of that.
Yeah, 3-0. It's definitely as good as a start as you could ever get. I think the only
Do
thing
armor
that people
rebuys?
also
Mate,
begin to look at
if
is that
Ninja
Fnatic at
rebuys
times,
heavy armor when he's on
sometimes they seem
24,
to go close versus
he's getting a straight red card.
everybody. Like it doesn't seem to matter who the opponent is. It's
I
just
mean,
like
the life of a Fnatic fan,
yeah,
right?
it's like let's just give us a heart attack at the beginning of the day by losing the first map. But I almost feel like if that happens, you always end up doing the other team an injustice by just sitting there going, they're going to come back eventually. They're going to turn the tide. But it's been a stellar start, crushing the initial aggression of Fnatic. And 3-0, they've matched their attack rounds versus GX.
Setting the bar high. Well, did you see that 50% post-plant success?
What if he buys light? What if he buys light armor?
Well, I'm just saying.
Equally a red card.
If we're going to coin flip, I like those odds.
I'm telling you, if
Oh,
this
he
was
actually
last
bought heavy
week,
armor,
that's
man.
not true.
I can't.
I
I
think
can't,
it's a
dude.
combination of both.
Okay.
Hold them under.
Just here early on. I mean, Kayak's going to get a judge back in hand. Alpha actually picks one up himself. So
But they all did.
obviously holding on to 3 weapons from the previous. Fnatic probably going to try and play this one out and absorb some of this pressure as it does come through. We just saw there on the Toasty. Pacific taking their time.
Alpha was adjusting his monitor while in the corner, by the way. He's not quite got his setup right just yet, so he needed to check. He's not
Won't be
been
noted, yeah. So certainly going to be played in.
Could have bought an
in this
outlaw.
scenario if
I mean, yeah, but for the sake of the money.
7 or Ninja.
I mean, they're gonna. I know a Keeper's gonna watch this back and he's gonna be like, mate, we looked into it, and they always buy phantoms,
Crashes and
so we're gonna buy it.
on red alert for the time
I'm not
being.
having it.
Pacific taking their sweet time here, trying to get a feel for the map. And it looks like Cupid's settling on shifting the focus towards B.
That's where the majority of the rifles are, at least, but a lot of pressure will be put.
Like how they're
onto
playing though.
Boaster, an opportunity to delay.
Playing like
Smoke
3-2
going
all the
up,
time,
and
so
it
the
seems
sky's
like
just
they're maybe gonna try
getting.
and sell. This is a bit of a ruse
Not
on
saying
the other
false
side of the
info,
map.
but
The battle versus
not
Kayak
the
doesn't
info of
go
where they're
well.
hitting.
It's not one that CNET can really opt to take. Ninja, however, has found one, and so is Cupid. Double entry in onto the B site. Alfia, of course, still
Oh, it's a big kill.
only having himself the judge.
Seen it found Kayak as well.
Now with those rotations down, this again becomes another troublesome position for them to fight back into. The post plant right at the back of the site. Zened's actually all the way back into middle. The flash is good.
Very,
the swing
very
just not
nice.
quite timed well.
This is
and it's
incredibly
Cupid
convincing
to
right
now
now.
get a double. Maybe he was saving himself after the skirmish because the skirmish didn't go well,
No,
but he's
it
doing
didn't.
great here.
Had to open up here with a 4-round start versus Fnatic. And this one slowed down massively. Again, it's just a lot of this rides on Boaster being able to survive long enough where they can at least create some sort of pressure ahead of us. In the flash, yeah, catches one player, but Cooper completely unaffected by that. Cleans up with a 3K. We'll force
Okay,
an
they're
early
feeling
timeout
it.
here
Get
for
the early
Fnatic.
time out of them. Money's
Probably a
outrageous.
chance to readdress their approach overall here.
But that's the thing. You might come into today and like you watch the DS, you watch us, and you're going to sit there and go, well, these guys are being pretty negative in the way that they're talking about Pacific. But this is the current record for
Speaking
how many
of negative.
Yeah, how many wins each side has had in VCT EMEA.
That's
And
messed
this
up.
is why this is such a one-sided
They've-
discussion.
that's-
is that
that's
we have never
messed
seen
up.
Pacific win a game, and obviously Fnatic,
They've been in
I
for
assume, have the most of anyone.
3 times
Yeah,
longer.
I would hazard a guess. Yeah, it's
4 times longer.
I mean, a very
Probably
different
5.
discussion if we're going to.
'Cause how many
frank
months
about
are we
it,
in?
Pacific, obviously looking longer term, and they kind of alluded
My
to
cam's
that
in the way. I'm
a
not
couple of
moving
the
it for that. It's
interviews as well.
disrespectful.
Regardless, it's never nice
Disrespectful
to see
to
a
the
team
game.
sitting in a
I can't
position
remember
where
the
they
low
could
far tweet
bomb
was,
out
but
Yeah.
the stage entirely.
Would
And
copy
yes,
paste
we've
that
seen
if
them
I could
come
remember it.
close. Even a map win here and there, it's take them when they come, but still. To then come up against Fnatic and be in a 4-0
Now you're timing
lead
out the
here where-
broadcast, mate. That's
Fnatic
crazy
fairly
behavior what they
timid
just
in some
did.
of these rounds.
Yeah, I am.
And now, I mean, ultimately in a position where you're going to concede a 5th based on the inventory. It's a Sheriffs and a Ghost for Crashies.
What did they do? They did
Another
a
chance,
side-by-side
actually,
of how many maps they've
Seeing
won,
it to
or how many rounds
make
they've
use of
won,
this
or
go, but
games
Kayak's gonna
they've won
find
in
the first. Valorant
VCT.
will pull good stun.
Obviously,
The ball's
Fnatic
gonna
have been in
land
for
here.
You get the gun.
10 times
Shell's
longer
good.
than Pacific.
Yeah, you got the gun.
So it's 48 to
And
0, of course.
They've come out of that one smelling like roses to get the upgrade so early on. A little bit of more aggression as well. The team synergy to take out Valorant, that hard lurk over on the A side. But
that's it. that's at least a timeout in this chat. Surely.
We'll find a showstopper, something to
at least a
potentially
timeout.
Offset a lesser purchase like this. Boaster's going to be able to feed across that information with no wall to cut sight lines, but can't find this first one. That's it.
An aim labs.
That's just nasty. Eventually cleared in the swing from Kayak Court as well. That old Liquid Academy duo managing to hold the line. CNED just taking spaces. There's nobody left on this side, and also the gun has gone as well. That's more of a problem.
Shot, bro.
Wonderful shot from CNED, but Boaster already back into the site.
You can shoot it mid-air. Yeah, you can shoot it mid-air. You can shoot it on the floor. If it is on the floor for like a second, it blows up or whatever it is. If no, you just pop it.
Not much of one with the overdrive popped. He's going to have to be that little bit more careful. Needs to be quick on the trigger, and he isn't fast enough.
Very nice. Okay, big buy round. Let's see it.
But Pacific are now 5-0.
But Pacific about to win an attacking half. I mean, their ability to slow things down here really causing issues. Obviously a lesser purchase here, but with a big win at the start of the round, the CNED just continues to take liberties in terms of this space. Sitting at 8-1 right now. Rifles back in hand for Fnatic now, an operator for Kayak. Ultimate starting to come online as well. You'd hope.
A lot of light armors though. Dude, look at this money.
In the half for Fnatic. There's not much in the form of positives for them. Again, with how tight things are. Actually, see, they're just looking to get up close and personal once more.
Yeah, almost had to be a little bit panicky from Vekash. The operator forced onto the angle, but it's something that Cupid seems well aware of. As they now look back into war.
Thank God, CNED, mate. Wait for your team. Please.
Ninja still wins that fight, though. The drop down clears him.
That looks so funny, man. His team was just waiting around and he's just sending it in from miles away.
Into the spawn. Two players here. On the other side, the
Leroy Jenkins of VALORANT, man. That was mental.
Not really bringing the scenario back, in a long rotation coming through on the flank from Kayak as well. We'll box them in.
They're difficult to dig themselves out of this spot now. Have to try and get the plant ahead of the reinforcements arriving. You see Cupid now. We'll stick that in the corner. Difficult to hold on to here though, because they're both going to be boxed into sight. And with Kayak picking up this angle on A main, rely on a couple of awkward angles here for Pacific.
Yeah, they've sent a flash through above just to make sure there's nobody there. Has his overdrive available as well, so ult can come through if needed.
Oh.
Instead, though, he's looking to clear on the back line, and two very quick kills. It's taken some time, but Fnatic are finally onto the board.
On the board, only just 2 rebuys, and they got the ults coming up.
At this cushion now that's obviously in effect for Pacific. Only going to be the divide available for them here, but 7 just past halfway on the showstopper. Vekash does so well to just find this one. Again, because if they get ahead of that rotation, he's effectively boxed out.
That's the start. Well, I would have said the same for Ninja as well, though.
Yeah,
the drop down into the vent to insta headshot.
I mean, yeah, because spacing-wise, you rely on the first 2, but Ninja still finding that kill is massive.
He definitely looks on today. And that's been one of my main issues with Pacific, is genuinely they have some very good individuals. They're never on at the same time.
No, I mean, like, you even have the 7 show, see Edge behind the curve, and it's yeah, I'd say that's probably one of the more frustrating things watching them, where we know the ceiling of some of these players. But for me, I mean, Ninja has impressed
smoke
me
on the top of it,
in a number of series, which isn't the one you'd go to typically looking at these names.
Oh yeah, especially you got an import, you got VALORANT, who's been sort of waiting to get into the league for a while. Alpha over the top, nothing, doesn't get anything.
Dude,
Luckily,
there is incredible on sight.
Already.
Oh my, he's appeared from nowhere.
Okay,
with a shorty.
Incredibly aggressive. It leaves VALORANT stuck in a corner. He still managed to bring this back to a 1v3, but now Boaster left on the angle.
Looking like Jing out there. I'm not even sure Jing would have done this.
Alpha just
with just
at the bit now to get involved in some of these slower rounds. I mean, initially there you see the X-ray, you think, yeah, he's good for 2 or 3 potentially, but it's Kayak to actually catch the front side of this exec. The confirmation on the boombot is enough for Alpha.
There is at least one And I will get at least one.
I did some trickster shit. Yeah, I think so.
On the scoreboard, the wave. I see a little one.
5-2. I will say, Mike, you said, is this going to be the first half they win? And since then, they've not won a round.
If they get held at 5.
they got 1-0 out of them.
A little tilted. I mean, obviously, the operator, huge opportunity in these sorts of slower rounds that Pacific are relying on now. A chance to really find value, and 65% operator success rate for Kayak, certainly a factor to consider for Pacific if they do want to win out this half.
His success is higher than the post-spawn of the other team. Just with him having the gun is enough.
The ult's online as well here for Fnatic. That's 10 HP, did catch a tag there. Alpha on the other side to catch Cupid. Cena next up and
that's nice.
Gets bested ahead of this boombot.
Yeah, they're
Fnatic might just find their third
locking
here.
them out a
Still
little
standing. Kayak barely.
Gone from no money to a lot of money.
VALORANT to reconsider their
Pacific
approach
is,
towards Suez, but not much left on the clock here.
Close to a Nico, they can buy one more.
You had Kayak taking a fight, gets out of there somehow, and then you had Alpha, who did technically have support, but I don't think Crashy's even peaked.
No,
I think that was
the
just
support
like,
was the boombot.
He's just taking a 1v2.
Just the operator needs enough.
Like
There's plenty more guns that need enough before that.
To see the Pacific
I think the ops is just fine, man.
You've got a few extra credits to buy into the next.
Yeah, you look at that initial
We don't have to nerf everything.
string of rounds, and actually to be in a position here in round 8 where you are saving. Again, you don't want to feed into this ult cycle. Obviously, Vekaj 2 away
Your
from
mind's
the pit.
been
Crashies
warped
and Alpha both.
For the last 2
Alpha's
years of
almost
Riot.
back. Yeah, he's almost back. Yep.
Just nerfing everything.
So understandable for sure, but again, if you look at the purchase coming out of this, because I think we'll see Pacific call a timeout here after conceding 3. Probably conscious that they want to, as we've said, convert this victory in an attacking half.
Well, yeah, they've definitely had better defensive halves, and I think one of the biggest problems that they've had is there have been a lot of very, very close maps. I look back to that GX game, they had an impeccable comeback from a mass deficit, always seemingly going close in these games, like even going close versus BBL, who
Are we ready for the keeper over Boaster in terms of IGL conversation?
The problem is getting close.
What, after they just showed us 48 wins to 0 wins? Yeah, I don't think so.
Particularly week 1 where you come out and go, oh, okay. Actually, yeah, versus BBL, we have a close affair, but then the one for me that kind of sets the tone is the Giant X result. And that's, again, it's a pretty harsh assessment, but that's one that you think in terms of expectations coming into stage 1. If you're going to make a push, you got to beat a team like Giant X.
Wait, it's funny as well, because for Giant X, that was the moment, because then they're going to beat BBL. I think the second you get that first win, I think it just lifts at least a little bit of pressure.
Okay.
For them, that dates back to kickoff as well. Like, not getting a win there in a triple elimination, it's tough to try. And now find it when you need it most versus Fnatic. Otherwise, you are 0-3.
After it becomes 48-1. I mean, if they have the head-to-head and it's a 1-0, then fair play.
Their group also looks kind of stacked.
Yeah.
Like if they win this, then I'm ready for the conversation, sure. Because then it's a head-to-head and you've got nothing else that would...
They are one of the teams I thought would be at the bottom.
These guys played before? I don't think so, right?
Seeing it again, going to try and play a turn of pace here. This will get them control of vents early on. Not slowed down by this utility, and not much damage done either.
Posture check.
We have to freeze behind this smoke, but Vekaj and Alpha ready to greet them.
TMV joy mocked you. For God's sake, man.
VALORANT once more not making moves, wants to get a better understanding of positions here before he can find a pick somewhere.
Oh, man.
If they don't get a bite on this mid-take, though, I'm curious of what the decision-making is.
Yeah, it seems like Fnatic are just able to hold on to these flashes for so long, and again, they're trying to sell this ruse towards the B site, which it's held a player there for now, but look at them already re-aggressing. Fnatic have realized that, okay, this fake is the same fake every time. Nice work by Cena to at least give a freebie, but they still have to get past another wall.
Oh, I thought Keeper
I don't know if he meant to throw the stun in that moment, but the swing around the corner has gifted a pick away. Alpha needing to get something. Maybe even before this post plant goes down, as a 4v3 seems tough.
Well, found both ramp
shot.
players now, brings it to a 2v2. CNED and Ninja both tagged
shot
up,
again.
but CNED goes ahead of the curve here. Both will fall, and Alpha finds himself on a 1v2.
Yeah, both tagged. Definitely still a chance, but the way CNED's been playing, it does almost feel like the CNED of old. The bar's back.
Very nice.
A Ninja immediate.
6 is a good half.
Response. Pacific at least going to be level going into the next half.
Damn, there is a chance for Kayak to go absolutely nuclear here.
Yeah.
Again, the stun just leaves him in a position where he can be overwhelmed. Really unfortunate for him, but CNED does really well to find another advantage here. Catching Boaster, totally unexpected.
Vamos.
And seal the deal on number 6. As you said, at least we'll go in even here.
Having both CNED and Ninja on at the same time is making this team look dangerous. Viper's Pit
He's going to pop a Razor for this?
down mid. And let's be real,
Okay.
Pacific's pressure has
Would have been a lot of bolts, but
a mid plus A or a mid plus B. They've been utilizing this spot a lot, so taking it out of contention could be tough.
It'll be much quicker in terms of the regroup outside A. Kayak still here, operator in hand. Crashy's playing a little deeper this time around. Kayak doesn't want to reveal the operator just yet. And Seven's going to pop the showstopper. Pressure's coming through, whether you like it or not.
Oh, he's been eliminated immediately. Shut down, leaving Crashies at the back of the site. Had a rougher start to this game so far. Needs to get
oh no, not the jumping again.
And now Crashies just holding the line. We've been waiting for his
I'm gonna raise that.
His first
Raise that from my mind.
Are a complete shutdown.
And it's absolutely what Fnatic need. You see the gap in rotation. And even so, there's a smoke popped just behind Heaven. Crashies has to find minimum.
And the timing on the
2
peak
in
is
this
pretty good from
situation.
Crashies. Got to give him
The
that.
third is
Otherwise, the jump
cherry
up probably
on
looks
top.
okay.
The timing for Vekaj to swing through as well. Big, big win for Crashies.
Is this Viper wall good?
Well.
I think so. If they're comboing it with this smoke, then yeah.
Broken by round
Could the
11
smoke be used
for Pacific.
elsewhere a
Finds
little
all but
better and you
dwindled.
create similar pressure?
But a pit, a Nightfall to work off here.
Honestly though, I think teams just aren't used to it.
The flip of the script towards B.
It's very strong for after plant.
Some even without shields judged through. And
Oh my god, dude.
See,
that's kind of getting there.
The slide eliminates both.
Is
it is still
Neon's
the
looking
advantage
better.
taken.
We'll try and pivot back into mid here. Valorant obviously a rifle in hand, but Crashies conscious of finding that very man. We'll take the space away. Still 3 players for Fnatic tucked into the B site. This is a hard scale out of Heaven here.
I mean, there's no way Pacific win this.
You no longer have CNED or Seven to try and break that vision. It almost just has to be a slow push. VALORANT has done well, and the trading off leaves this down to Alpha at the back of the site.
Face your fear!
Rotation still very far away, but he hasn't been revealed. Maybe not expecting anybody to be this far back. It only leaves a couple of spots for them to try and hold, but nobody's looking in that direction. Didn't clear it at all. And now with 30 seconds, he's bought time for Crashies to wrap him from behind. It seems like Ninja has the idea, but it's not quite quick enough. 6-5, a close round, and well, another high impact.
Got a little
kill
close.
from Crashies.
Did get a little close, yeah.
Their ability to seal this one when it
I'm
looks like
lucky.
it might just
Yeah.
spiral out of control.
It
for
felt like it was
Alpha.
in control, right, the whole time?
Obviously noted early on this, but there's just a few question marks and a really risky plan in this situation from Cupid.
Yeah.
Again, that side of the site, you haven't got many options. It's like the box is spammable, but way out in the open here is kind of just leaving open way many more possibilities to Alpha to still be tucked in and just waiting.
I guess they expected him to have swung by then, because they put the Nightfall through the left hand of the site, so they even think he's taken main. But then to use the Nightfall and then not check the one spot that was left is definitely a blunder.
Dog out early here. We'll reveal VALORANT. I think Alpha's looking to be a little more decisive, but
he's back,
shut down
man.
here.
He had a couple of rough
He
weeks.
might want to swing onto the angle as well.
Right now, he's hitting the shots he needs to.
Oh, that's a good setup.
Oh, that's a mad one.
Okay, somehow Fnatic have come out on top.
That is insane from Kayak.
swing, found themselves in a 3v3.
Repivot back into sewers again.
Dude, what's this one Seeker doing? Took 20 seconds in
She's now going to be
fence.
relaying that information. Kayak still.
You done there,
towards the
bro?
B site. Alamante has to
Dude,
win
this guy's popping
and he
everyone.
does.
You are divided.
Ooh, the spam not quite dealing as much as they'd hope.
They always
I
do
love
that? Nah,
getting
this
on the
guy
other
took a
side of
little
the
longer, man, I'm telling
divide
you.
Here. Vekaj, unfortunately, though, playing ahead of it, will have a good understanding. Swings onto it, though.
Fair
Alamante
play,
good for
this is a great round from him.
Kayak now in a 1v3.
Oh no, they think.
Oh
Oh
my
no.
God.
Oh
This is the one
no.
place that
Oh
they don't
no.
wanna go. It actually gives him an opportunity, but they are good enough with a triple peak, ready and aware. And well, it was one
They've
of those.
won an attacking
they
half.
have won an attacking half. Still a lot to come as we will go to a break.
Dude, 7. 7's great. Oof. That's a fast shot.
One enemy remaining.
That's why Cupid over Boaster. Because he got 7. I mean, yeah, the maths is there. What are you going for? Actually a really good half from them, though. What would you want to see? A Neon nerf or a Senti buff? Am I in charge of the Senti buff, or am I just letting Riot do their own thing? I'm not in charge. I leave it up to Riot. I would rather a Neon nerf than, I think. Because I just know they would overbuff the Sentis. That's where I'm at. So, I guess a Neon nerf.
An attack side half for Pacific that finds them in the lead. I think going into today, we thought that would almost have to be a
Maple,
miracle
thanks so
in
much for the
itself.
Prime. Appreciate the 38
Mike,
months. Long time.
Do you believe that this is the time? They're going to take a map off Fnatic?
You put me on the spot here.
I
No. No. I think this might be another, yeah, we're going to come close.
What's the reason
I'm a
Alpha
little
isn't
worried
as
Fnatic
famous?
look a
Hey, this is a
little
loaded question.
off-kilter
What's the
in
reason
terms of
Alpha isn't as
their inability to
famous
really
as
get a grip in these
Aspas or
slower
Tens?
rounds.
Mate, I don't know.
Not much in the form of kind of defensive proactivity.
He didn't
leaves a lot of question marks.
carry
and
as
they've
heavy
not
as them,
actually been
I guess.
granted
He doesn't stream.
certain situations in terms of, you know, Kayak finding 1 or 2 kills, and in terms of Anchor, I mean, it's only really crashes.
He hasn't been around for as long in terms of playing.
2 rounds.
Yeah, he won them 2 rounds and he has 4 kills.
Yeah,
total.
exactly. Yeah. Whereas usually you'd see like something like Alpha or Kayak on an island delivering kills
From
They weren't
EMEA as
really
well.
granted
That is true, yeah. It's not as popular.
Nice take in though. Alpha still catching that flash, but Cupid unnoted.
They will check surely, and well, he had an opportunity but didn't quite get anything from it. Very quick reaction though from the Pacific players. Alert coming in through mid. Some time maybe needed to be bought, but they're winning the fights anyway. Ninja doing well, but it is only one, needing another miracle from CNED, and while Valorant is so far away. Maybe
one on the
still worried
pistols.
that this could have gone back in the other direction. He'll need a 1v4, otherwise a chance, well, to get one away, but almost to level up.
The first would be the important one here. Kayak
Newen,
tagged up,
thanks so much for the
35
Prime
HP,
as well.
has to head
Appreciate the
for
25
hills.
months.
Unfortunately now there's 3 others to overcome. I think the time probably going to make this decision for Valorant. Unfortunately, Crashy's still here on guard. We'll find it. Number 6 for Fnatic. A chance early on to equalise the
Mosquitoes in
scoreline.
YouTube chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah, much more
Thank
direct. We saw at the beginning that they're actually only the 3rd slowest team on this map.
Hey, Mosquitoes, I don't get what you mean.
Rare. They're normally very slow.
You lost me on that one.
But for now, much quicker pistol rounds.
Did
The
Alpha
double
come
dive
from CS? Nah.
in towards the B site.
And obviously here, if they can do any damage, prevent an early snowball, it's going to be crucial.
Well, we got full
Obviously,
classics.
Pacific
Sure.
set the bar pretty high in terms of that string of rounds in the first half, but Certainly Fnatic, no slouches here.
He hit Radiant on 60 Hz.
For the second half.
True.
It's going to be the biggest
I will say, everyone back then, like if I could get Radiant as well, then I don't know how much weight we can put behind that.
I think it was last week.
If he did it now on 60 Hz, I could get on board with it.
His job is basically to just break any utility, fake the idea that there's somebody close.
They were handing it out back then.
And try and bait them into rotating into the other side of the map, which is the stack, when nobody else is holding. Unfortunately, Fnatic do tend to watch demos. I think Milan does watch a few of those.
Yeah.
And so I think they might have seen that one and decided to go B anyway.
No surprises there. Fnatic still waiting for a swing
Well,
out here.
let's see how close Alpha gets to the result. We might have to wait a while.
If Pacific decide to feed into this. And again, conscious of that early snowball, it's Alpha and Crashies to have the lion's share in terms of
30 seconds left.
progress.
Well, let's be real.
First cycle.
Alpha has a pistol. Alpha is going to push 100%. Unless he's completely, I don't know, scared from the first half. I don't think that's ever going to happen. We saw him diving with a shorty.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
it's never going to happen.
That doesn't track.
No,
that doesn't track.
I don't think he's ever
Trick,
been
what are
scared.
you typing
Maybe
in my chat?
annoyed.
For God's sake.
Catch on the flash.
The thing is,
Even a death here is fine.
after what I saw you do on Twitter, man,
Still have a feeling he might at least
I
get
don't know,
one.
bro.
No,
I have to listen to
Ninja
everything
again.
you say now.
It's going to stop him. Now, again, they can still send Vekaj in if they wanted to. Has a ghost.
I feel like every
and
prediction you
nothing more,
have
but
has
it
some
seems
kind
like
of
they're
weight
not
on it.
wanting to just walk
Can
straight
we
into
ban
the
him?
back, they're not
We
wanting
can't
to
mess with that
give
kind of dark
orbs
magic,
over.
man.
That's
We ain't
exactly
banning
what
him.
Pacific are doing as well.
I'm tempted to
From an early
VIP him so he
lead,
doesn't
Pacific have
do some weird
been
stuff
brought
on me.
all the way back to 7-7. The question is now going into the buy round, can they build from here?
Obviously, the purchase protected
Mosquitoes,
here
okay, let's try this. Production does a key to victory thing for each team, and for K-Corp it said, don't be K-Corp, and for Gentlemates it said, don't be the next K-Corp. That's pretty funny.
They're going for it again. Maybe
Obviously
still
you
just
get
trying to
banned for it
that
in
blue
chat, just
orb,
like all
but
of their things,
It
but
seems like Fnatic's idea is just to continuously
that
put
is pretty
pressure
funny.
on this side of the map. They're yet to really even go anywhere near the other side, but no, it is the same. Early flash straight in, 3 players already rotating.
Chat, it's a
From the
big
side of
buy
Pacific,
round.
a
Stop
CNET onto a
asking
flying
crazy
start
questions.
back.
I'll read that
You've
one
got
out
7
after it, but
alongside
again,
him,
it's
looking much
disrespectful.
better versus the bonus, but the bonus that had a fair few weapons alongside it. Question will be, is there any response? Nearly every member of Pacific now here, and 7 starting to thrive. Cupid alongside him.
Could be a
Well,
clean
Crashies
one.
have
It
big
is a
rounds,
clean
but
one.
it's gonna be an in-zone
That's why we pay
flawless
attention.
for the first purchase of
That's very
Pacific.
nice.
What a way to answer back. Squash any hopes.
Wait, where was I?
Fnatic riding that early wave.
Can't
Keep
find
the
the
finances
disrespectful
in check.
question.
And ultimately prevent them from really getting towards Alpha's ultimate for
Yeah.
this first hold cycle.
Oh,
Would have
Desp
been
deleted it.
crucial.
Should we be saying this one out loud? Probably not.
Enemy remaining.
For me, at least, for Pacific to keep Fnatic honest here. Yeah, Crash is still
Probably shouldn't.
halfway past for the Seekers.
Don't read it.
Can you look elsewhere? The pit
I was going to
and the
read it, and then I
divide.
saw that you deleted it.
The ones that allow Fnatic to probably string something together in terms of an execute.
We could word it nicer.
God.
Let's word it nicer. Chat, in your
Vekaj is
average game of
watching.
Valorant,
Waiting, but he's just been
how
done by
many... That
CNET.
was banging.
Another
Kind of
fantastic
just used their
start
wall
to the
against them.
round.
How many
Turkish
kills on
duelists.
average does the Spike
And now
get?
Fnatic almost feel like they need
Now it's like
to
a trivia
react.
question, and it's not as loaded.
Patiently waiting,
Like 4?
just in case there is any
Okay, well
aggression.
then, we know the answer to the question.
But they are now doubling
Unless you
back
guys are
down on
gonna
gaining
give it.
the A control that they lost. And the
Good
patience
trades,
of
dude.
Alpha
The
does
spacing
get
right now
involved,
from
but again,
Pacific is nice. They're
very
just
quick
fighting together
to
on the
keep that
sides. It's good.
advantage.
Really good.
And still, an ability to slow some of these rounds down. For Pacific, the key ultimately to this defensive side for me, but Kayak.
Jesus,
Line
man.
7 here off the ropes. Ninja forced further forward by this stun, might be isolated here.
They're just creating
Nah.
a distraction.
No, okay.
It's so difficult to hit those
Nah,
needs while
man.
they fly.
For God's
And
sake.
CNET would love to have the support, but right now he's waiting.
What a
for that
horrible patch
rotation.
to be a pro
Almost trying
player.
to bait for his teammate, but his teammate's caught swinging. It's left all onto
The
CNET.
potential of a Neon doing that and
was a
making you
very
look like an idiot
short-lived
is so high
build
right now.
into this defensive half. Fnatic a back level once again.
And actually, still Pacific missing a couple of players in terms of progress towards this first ult cycle here. But again, what's key for me is this might be the approach for Pacific now. The ability to slow down, and obviously Fnatic probably having a good read on that situation. Again, just isolating some of these site anchors with utility. Back in here now, showstopper in hand, crashes, wall off the Seekers.
Big Bucky round.
A quick pace.
Oh, he
Change
missed
here.
the
Kayak
first
will
Bucky
find
shot.
7. It's now Alpha to follow through without the showstopper.
Even if he doesn't get anything, it's just holding onto the ground. Tries firing it in, but nothing found other than
If
space.
Ninja gets some kills, it'd be
That
nice for
space, though,
him.
went up against some weaker weaponry.
He ain't
Can
winning this round.
pay dividends. CNED actually entering alone.
Nice
It
shot.
seems like a couple of the
King
players
Snipes
are
with the
falling
Prime.
all
Appreciate the
the
3
way
months.
back
Thank you so
around
much. Thank you,
towards
thank
the
you.
spawn. This is such a long rotate. I can only assume this is, we want to try and kill some people as they exit.
Yes, yeah. Probably just to chip away at this,
Yeah, they're
this
locking him in.
inventory that Fnatic have right now. Again, really, I mean, Kayak, the next one in terms of ult progress. A kill and dying here. You take that any day of the week. So flash, beautiful.
Kayak.
Number 4
Absolutely, absolutely owns him with the flash.
Oh, well, at least Cupid will just go down to the spike. 9 to 8.
Do they call a timeout before the big buy rounds? Because this really is important.
Fnatic, after what was a pretty hefty deficit, 5-0 down in the first half. We were almost just waiting for this comeback to eventually come through, and they are now in the lead for the first time. Even still, though, we have to look at Pacific. We've said they always bring it close, but it never quite works out. Is this now just going to be the run to the finish for Fnatic, or are we still going to see some of that contention? Because I like the aggressive stance they've had.
Yeah, absolutely. I think here, especially on a rifle round for Pacific, if you're going to make a go of things, yeah, while it's a positive sure to slow things down, you want to see them be decisive here in some of these. You're not really willing to go forward, and on the back of CNED having a great first half, and a couple of other members.
Oops.
A little surprising to see, and
Well.
Bolster will find a free beat through the smoke.
Now
Big
they
Joe.
feel like they have to re-aggress. 7 does
It's a
well,
shame.
but
I've got your trail.
maybe not expecting
Ninja has
the
to get
second
one.
play to be alongside,
Right.
and all this time it's
Yeah,
already
the neon movement.
Ninja down.
Every
A
time he
long
sees
rotation
the,
through the spawn
every
once
time he
again, the
sees the
Seekers.
neon, man, he's getting wrecked.
Maybe not quite giving away the position,
Spike planted.
but even still, or once again, you look at this and go, financially,
Yeah,
is this worth it?
Again, I mean, 7 sitting at 650, 1 away from the showstopper.
Where are you going?
Jay. Well, kept in check for the time being, but probably a good read of the situation now. Cupid, a million miles away from this.
Oh, he's cleaning his
I was
hands.
going to say, taking the time to dry off a little bit.
I guess you know you can't get peeked from
yeah.
main because your teammate's
Yeah.
there, so it's a safe space.
Essential, thanks
They
so much
didn't
for the
check in
Prime.
last
Appreciate the
half,
10
so
months.
maybe
Thank you
the
for doing that.
opponents won't either.
But I mean, look at this now. Like I said, this is the point where you'd ultimately want to see Pacific make a stand. 1 off the Nightfall. Like I said, 7, 1 away from the showstopper.
What if Alpha
That's
buys
Alpha.
heavy armor here?
Seven.
This is fine. They got so much money.
And
The other
CNED
one was
will find his ultimate
the other one
off
was
those
just
kills.
a red card just
popping
so
off.
early on in the
It's been
game
the
that
whole game.
Looking
I mean,
way
had to
more
eco
comfortable
eventually.
this
The
week,
the
yeah.
extra 1,000
we
probably
saw
would have
the
given them
aggression he had outside
an extra
A
buy
main where he
round.
just immediately, I think he popped.
Especially considering like 3 of them did it.
Head, just he swings around the corner. Like, he's looked very, very good. It's just, when he's not in position, there hasn't been too much else. And even the sort of attack side when you had CNED and Ninja, like them swinging together, looked really nice.
Yeah,
but
it's a shame,
now
man.
we're starting to see the
Timeout
holes
in the
because,
round before would have
as
been nice.
always, you don't get everyone at once.
No. I think obviously that's probably fairly indicative of why we see this timeout here. A crucial round for Pacific to consider. This would potentially be number 11 for Fnatic. And again, you look at the money behind this purchase when we come back into this round. This does feel like the map decider.
Yeah. I think especially now with
The
Kayak
coach only
seemingly
picks if he
like,
reached out
not
to you.
being caught as much and
Sure.
just being able to get away with
The
so
problem,
much.
the
in
thing with that
attack.
is
Like,
the only clip
you
I've seen of
watch
only
CNED,
Pixel
he was
playing the
able to
game.
take a lot of space,
I
dance
don't know
around
what
for
this is
teammates to
from,
get the
where he
kills.
had
I
like
think
a
I've only
wall
seen
hack
Kayak do that once
and he
because
loses
he's
a
already
duel
killed the
on
person.
side alley on
He's now
train.
17 and 12.
And he has
He's
wall hack.
overtaken that early
That's-
start from CNED. And then you leave
Gonna
players
take a
like
lot of
Motion
coaching, man.
Crashies in the late round. They haven't even
Tyrannosaurus
really
with the
needed-
prime.
that's why
Appreciate
they
the
could've gone
16
up
months.
and
Yeah,
saved.
it's easy to look at this and go, oh, it's pretty top heavy, but again, everybody has their role on Fnatic.
2v1
Ultimately, if
Durka
you
and
see Alpha and
Sayonara.
Kayak top of the
As in they
charts,
were trying to
it's,
knife him, or?
It's not really a necessity.
No.
See, talking about the old cycle once more, 7, much slower game for him here on split for sure, but
No
a
comment?
chance here
Well, there you
maybe
go.
to turn a new leaf, one off the showstopper.
They had guns, yeah, but did they put the
Fnatic
guns
looking to
away?
potentially make early progress. Once this smoke drops towards A, it's going to be Ninja called upon. One more for the Nightfall, but he does actually slip away from elbow.
Okay, pretty much the last go at it for
Looks like
Pacific.
just trying to pop one and then
And it's looking like they've been
He's
told
not
to make
far
sure
off
they
with
do
that.
a little bit more around the map.
couple of taps onto Kayak,
Wait for
although
the smoke to drop over towards mid or
At least
3-person
we
face. They
build
don't
back up
see
to
it,
100.
so after
He
giving
knows
them
that they've lost
info middle,
Heaven
once
control.
losing
Two
A, they can now
players
have
are here
3A.
ready and waiting.
Oh, the
CNED
stun
getting
wasn't the
ready to
one.
go, and it's
Wow.
worked out.
They're
The
fighting
reads from his
together, though.
teammates have done wonderfully.
Yeah.
Even a
Dude,
secondary
honestly, when
stun
they
as
fight
look to
together,
try
they
and
do
fade away.
great.
Spike can be retrieved though.
It's a good timeout.
With both
If
sides
you actually look at the
working on
rounds
other
they
side
won,
of
it
the
is when
map,
they do
it's
stuff
1v1 back
together.
to the
Cupid's
skirmish.
heading out. Cupid's actually giving up the site here. Again, expecting them to be able to establish this hold.
No, they got no
He's gonna
info
leave
on the
B
A, and the
side
stars
wide open.
wrecking
Boaster
them.
has backfilled this. 7 still a
Good news
little
is
bit
Cena. They got good odds to retake.
away from
It's just
this.
if Boaster gets close enough that they
can
don't
look at it
consider
here.
it.
Seconds left.
Kayak ultimate short. Maybe just putting faith in this retake in terms of the ults.
Might be worth
that are
seeing it
gonna
just
be
pop in
available.
ult and jump in every corner here.
Yeah, they've just got to be careful of the aggressive position.
Got his
Nightfall
slide
in
still?
here, you
Ah,
can
I
clear
definitely
so
should pop
much of the
ult.
site,
Slide
but
would
if
help a
Boaster
lot.
manages to get ahead of it, you
Could he
could be in a
avoid
little
it
bit
here? Yeah.
more trouble. Nightfall getting prepared.
It's
and
not going to catch him.
It won't catch him. He's now a snake in the grass. Less of the utility going through on the other side, but he looks to go back in the other direction. Now Vekaj is left completely alone. They're already getting
Wait, they
onto
know
that
the ult hit one
spike
on
and-
site though, right?
Oh, Kayak from above is also only on 35 HP. Vekaj has
sticking
to
it.
do everything, and they are just sticking this the majority of the way. They
Oh,
give it
yeah,
a
okay,
chance.
fair
It's a
play. They hit some
fadeaway
nice
shot
shots
from
there.
CNED.
Still alive.
Back down to 1. Pacific not done
When you
yet.
pop ult, you get slide. Yeah, that's right. That's what I was saying.
As I said,
That's why I
must
wanted it.
win. It comes right down to the wire. Boaster, maybe a mini-map moment or something there. Then not caught by the Nightfall, a chance to absolutely rip this one away from Pacific.
Guys, come on, man.
And a response found here after 3 consecutive losses for Pacific will keep them within touching distance.
Can we get think your heart rate monitor?
No, no.
Doesn't
That's
go
the next
high
step
enough.
for the that's the next step for the coach booth. Just the-
Oh, that
the
is
heart
good.
rates.
Heart rate? Oh, we
That's
gotta
it,
do
what's
that.
on there?
Because I watched Pipson and he holds
We
his
get them one
breath
of
so
those 40
much
chairs and
that his
people
heart rate
donate
must be
to, you know,
crazy.
make water spray
Like
out
I
the
reckon
front of
he's
the
getting
monitor.
record-breaking numbers out there.
I don't think Pipsons would stop.
No.
See? On the same wavelength.
Operator here for Kayak though. Chance to maybe do some work. Ultimate is available for him as well. Drifting onto this, doesn't catch initial peak, but again, this slower approach from Fnatic, unable to really pin down somebody in terms of an opening engagement. Kayak desperate to maybe catch Cupid. Force out the gravity well here, and Boaster has found VALORANT.
Yeah, they've caught that mid-presence. Still looking at that showstopper though. He's not in a bad place.
Ninja, he's going forwards here with the Prowler.
I mean, Boaster just wins
Could
this,
get
right?
backfield, yeah.
Immediate rotation as well. This is where you see CNED quickly onto the scene. And with 30 seconds
30
left,
seconds left.
kind of committed at this point.
Ninja could win the rounds. Seven
Let's
has a
Alpha can make some
nade and
noise,
an
posture
ult.
up a little bit here. No chance of a rotation here. Kayak gonna pop the ult,
Pop that ult.
head into sight.
Leading the way, hit by the
Big nade.
showstopper, 14 seconds. This is looking like the Fnatic of old. They need to get in, and they need to get in
Nice.
now, and it is all fallen apart. The time, seemingly their biggest enemy, and at this point, they just fade away. They just got to hold on to the weapons, survive the round. Well, we thought the Fnatic were going to run away with it, but Pacific have leveled once again.
All tied
Fnatic
up.
are back.
Something
Yeah,
unexpected,
I kind of
to
just
be
wanted
saved.
Boaster to go for it.
especially in this opening map, but Pacific looking to do the Pacific thing, man. Make this close. And it wouldn't be Fnatic without it going the entirety of this map. Now we come back to that criticism of inability to close out. Is this one you throw into that bucket, Tom? In terms of Pacific here, double digits. You look at actually the funds behind this, it's semi-protected for Fnatic, but Kayak's ult popped, Alpha's
The heart rate on the
away.
coaches is actually, I like it, man. I like this idea.
To offset that.
It feels mean, but I'm still nowhere
Must be
near
easy
a point
to
where I
do.
believe, even though it's 10-10, even though they've had a good fight all the way through.
I hate watching right now.
No, but it's just, I always have faith in Fnatic to close, and I don't have it in Pacific. It's like they're the two opposites fighting against each other. And I don't know, I think until we see them hit that 13th round, it's going to be difficult to believe.
When the spike disappeared in tier 2, was that also on PAL? It's bind, I think.
That's not found Cooper, but the name
The bait is incredible right now.
The expectation, the spike
Yeah, it's a shame they're not hitting this.
The other direction, the Prowler sent through once again, but still finding nothing.
CNED's on the same.
Woken, thank you so much in the YouTube chat.
Will slip into elbow.
I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Hold up.
Let
me read off this round.
This is going to be the first one to be spotted.
CNED's got to do a lot. Get out of there, mate.
Needs some help or needs to escape. Diving into the
All right,
site.
let's keep an eye on the luck on middle.
And this time they have found themselves the post. An opportunity to maybe counter.
That's a hard retake, man.
With a cosmic divide of their own. Pacific Heat just waiting for everybody to be on point, everybody to be in position, but still, they have to be wary of the player in the backline, or maybe they have to be wary for the player on site. Already one up for Kayak. Doubling up alongside, but Vekaz has fallen. In the meantime, though, again, is this double?
A lovely shot on site. Great shot.
There to close, but, well, we've called this.
I think they have enough money to force it, right? Maybe one person takes the hit. Do you think we'll see a return from some of the pros that haven't been in the league for some time? Talking about Yay, Artist 10s. I don't think so. I mean, you'd have to go down the line individually.
Oh my god.
Yay? I don't think so. I mean, maybe in like some of the open qualifiers, people would give Yay a go for sure. Artists, I can't see him doing it. 10s would have to be a big amount of money for it. 10s is the most likely though.
Yeah.
They can't capitalize.
They just can't kill him. And then there's a showstopper to back it up. A player up above that could be a
That's
surprise,
a great shot, though.
VALORANT still does well. CNED was forced to back out of the site, and 7 looking to
How
try
do you
and
even get into
re-clear
this?
back towards the ramp.
There will be a 1v1 here. Oh my god. Oh my god. And this is a big 1v1. Oh boy.
Now 7 has got rid of Boaster as well. It should have been a done deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. Instead, it gets dangerous. But Kayak has just been a
Big
safe
stun for
pair of
CNED.
hands.
Oh my god.
Every
Dude, it was nearly
round,
incredible.
the unstoppable
Good to
force.
get them through the choke though.
Crashes alongside him. And Cupid still only on an SMG, needs to close the distance.
Mate, Kayak's been so good.
Another 4K
So good. Lead 26 to 15.
They've got one man
Aim's
to
looking
thank
incredible.
if they win this map.
A 3K into a 4K.
He seems to just have slow starts in the year. That's just his thing.
The divide and the pit getting popped at the same time. Vekaz caught with his pants down. Well, you think it's just going to be Pacific
Nice.
to really swing the pendulum here.
2 copies, 1 Red Bull. He's like this.
Hey, we're talking about Kayak's consumption today.
So that's what I need.
Okay.
Just overdose of caffeine.
Okay,
2.
Now for Pacific. Well, this time though, we'll actually at least trade this kill towards A main. Seeing it able to.
I did see. I was watching the C9. I think it was the C9
hit towards mid here, will be given up immediately
podcast, which is
by
actually pretty good
Valorant.
for people that don't watch it. You should probably
There's
check
the
it out.
weaponry that's gonna cause an issue
I
here.
swear Zelsa said that he went back to his normal, and then he said like 450 milligrams of caffeine. That's mental, surely. I think that's what he said. I don't know if I'm misquoting, but it was over 400, and I just remember being like,
2 players that have been
that
causing
can't be a
issues.
thing.
It feels like maybe another crash. He's Round, he seems aware, but not quite aware enough, and that's the spike. Caught trying to go back. He's just going to give it up. Look to regroup with his team.
It was like 400, yeah.
Oh,
That's, I mean, that's
judged.
pre-workout
This
for
is the one
sure.
weapon you didn't want to come up against.
Oh, he gives him the angle,
but he's loaded back away. It's a disappearing act. Reverse
It's unhealthy?
Houdini
Oh,
is
it's for
supposed
sure
to be.
unhealthy, yeah.
But they are now running
This
back
is
in the other
winnable.
direction.
30 seconds.
Clearly
Still has
feeling
smoke.
like this is going to be a B plot.
Free sight. I'm him Vec with the prime.
Mystery
Thank you
there,
so much,
base.
bro. Thank you, thank
Bet
you.
he wish he has a
Boaster.
pit.
Yeah, if only he had a pit in this situation. Harry Hindsight certainly going to lap this one up. Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh no, he's had a quiet game so far. Still the third player looking to
God,
wrap
he
him in from
considers the
same position.
re-wrap.
It's all going to come down to
Wait, he
time.
heard him.
Does he look away or is he just going to hold on? Oh, it is tight. As it always is
Bro,
with
he had to have
Pacific.
heard him if he's jiggling like
With
that.
7, make sure that we are going to go the distance.
It's unlucky, man.
Just
trying the
one
1v3.
more for Pacific. 7 trying to rile everybody up here. Again, it's so messy. So many situations in this where it really just hangs in the balance for both of these teams. I mean, again, both just the timing there is heartbreaking. Come back in here, still a broken bite for Pacific, but at least looking better than Fnatic on the other side. Kayak able to offset that here with an ultimate potentially. Boaster down on a Spectre. 2 away from the Seekers, about the only other thing within touching distance for Fnatic. Other side, CNED just missing 1 Ninja and Cupid the same.
Yeah, Ninja's got to be the big
Almost feels like it's in Pacific's
ult
favor,
here.
Well, we thought that through the first half, and look how the tides changed. Alfier on the sniper. At
Go
least a
aggro
couple
over
of light
towards
shields
B. Kind of interesting, because if they take B main,
on the side of the map.
normally
He's
when you
currently
take
facing.
B
I'm a little
main,
bit worried
someone
about
would
the
be getting an
position
orb
of
to give you
Spike.
their ult.
They are rounding.
Well,
And
Crashes at least
CNED
heard
does
that.
take it now, so he's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
think
giving up
that'll
the
be enough
game.
to make him retreat.
Dude, I thought they were
Does
all
he
going to leave
retreat
the orb,
far
and then it
enough?
was just like,
Timing
well,
just about works out
then they're
for
going to
him.
have
The
no
whole
idea.
Force of this defense side pushing up.
They have so much space to play into here. And again, that setup from Pacific huddled into sight.
Oh, here goes Kayak, the man who's ended the majority of rounds, looking to end another.
Ah, he's done
Already
it,
clearing
surely.
both players from the site, and the wraparound is only just making it. That
What a
flank,
map from
An
Kayak.
extra second could have made all the difference, and instead now trapped in from one angle, trying to make it through. And once again, it's
That was a nice
close,
attempt from
but no
Pacific.
cigar. Fnatic, we
Do,
thought this was gonna be
they did
an
get some close
easy
maps.
victory. Instead, it ends out
Good match, and
13
Kayak
to
doing so
11.
good.
Nonetheless, they take the win.